Acekool sent me over this stand mixer to try out. Kind of similar to a KitchenAid, but a lot cheaper. We got a dough hook. We do have the paddle attachment. It also comes with a user manual and a little recipe booklet. It also comes with a little guard for like flour and stuff. You just flip that little knob to raise it up. We have a pretty large mixing bowl here. You got another little like dust cover. Pretty good sized bowl. We also have our whisk attachment, which is already on. To lower it's the same thing, just turn the little knob. We also have a knob here which goes up to 10 speeds. Gotta do a walk around here. I love the shiny red. Kind of matches my Keurig on the counter. It also has little suction cups at the bottom to help it from sliding around. So we'll go ahead and do some testing. I'm gonna make just a no yeast bread. I am not a baker, so please don't judge. We're gonna do 2 cups of flour. We're gonna do half a teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 3/4 of a cup of water. And we're going to use the whip attachment first. I'm going to go ahead and put the little guard on. I doubt anything's going to spill out, but I'm going to use it anyway. And then we're just going to turn it up and give it a good mix. Once it's mixed up, I'm going to put the dough hook on, and I'm going to put that on there to kind of knead the dough for me. And then just let this go for a couple minutes. Once it's done, everything should be in a nice little dough ball without anything sticking anywhere. That looks pretty good, at least to my eyes. I'm not a baker. Next, I'm going to spread a little flour on a board, and we're going to shape up our little dough boy here. It's definitely going to be rustic. I usually don't make breads, but I wanted to test the dough hook out and everything and just see how it works. But we're going to go ahead and just get these formed into little loaves that we want to use. So mine definitely didn't turn out pretty. And then I'm going to do those fancy little cuts. Like I said, no judging. This is definitely going to be rustic looking in the end. Next, we're going to put them in the oven on a baking sheet with parchment lined. We're going to go ahead and bake that off. Once done, we're going to go ahead and take them out, put them on a wire rack to cool. Looks like something the Pillsbury Doughboy would have made for his mother-in-law. They're definitely not the prettiest. While our bread is cooling, I am also going to whip up some butter. I decided to switch over to the whisk attachment to whisk it or whip it up a little bit better. We'll give this a couple minutes. Once done, we have a nice softened whipped butter here to use for our bread. Probably one of the worst looking loaves that you'll ever see. I couldn't find my bread knife either. We'll go ahead and just cut up a couple pieces. We'll at least try it. Hopefully it's at least edible. It feels pretty dense. I think I actually didn't cook it quite long enough. But like I said, I'm not a baker, but we'll at least try it. So it does taste pretty good. It may not be the prettiest bread in the world, but it definitely turned out a little better than I thought flavor-wise. Overall, this mixer works pretty well. It's less than half the cost of a KitchenAid. Now, it does not have the attachments in the front, so that's the only con with it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment below.